Toxic shame. Guess what? It doesn't start in adulthood. It actually starts the moment that you reach out for love and it becomes conditional. Because toxic shame starts in childhood. You learn that connection had rules. So you learn don't cry, don't argue, don't be needy. And when your child mind learned that environment was being good, meant being quiet, that the people that love you more with if you know you're easy or you don't cause any problems. And you know what happens in those environments? It's your nervous system remembered those lessons. Because what you're going to learn is that shame wired itself into your nervous system, and every time that you reached out for comfort and got correction when you were a child, instead what your body created was a coping strategy. You know what that coping strategy was? Inside your mind, it said, next time I'll hide that part of me that gets hurt so no one sees it. And that's how children become adults who end up apologizing a lot, who overthink every message, who think about every word that they say before they say it, who become people who smile through pain just to keep the peace. That's not a personality style. It's a survival strategy that is expressed through biology. And it's sneaky. Because the people close to you, they inadvertently reward that kind of behavior. And you get put into roles. Maybe you play the role of the strong one or the selfless one, or maybe you learn to be the peacemaker. All coping roles that were born from childhood shame. And those strategies, those shame strategies that we develop over time that look admirable on the outside, the strong one, right? But inside, man, those roles are exhausting to play. So, you know what lie we learn with shame from childhood? We learn that being loved for our performance is more rewarding than being loved for your presence. And here's the truth that most people never hear. You didn't inherit brokenness. What you actually inherited was programming, nervous system patterns that were passed down from generations that actually equated obedience with safety. And in those patterns, they work themselves deep into your psyche. Those patterns can actually be rewritten. And it happens when you catch yourself apologizing for your feelings. When that happens, pause. When you shrink your needs for someone else's, notice that you're doing that. Because those little pauses, that noticing, that's the moment that your body begins to realize something. I'm not a child anymore. That these are strategies that I teach in my sessions with my clients. Teach how to interrupt old family codes, to break shame patterns, how to build safety that doesn't depend on being small or playing a role. So if you believe that healing toxic shame comes from blaming the past, from pointing fingers at the people that hurt you, no, you got that all wrong. It's about seeing the patterns and holding those patterns and reclaiming your heart. Reclaiming your identity and your autonomy. And it takes time to rewire a lifetime of bad wiring. None of my programs are short. Because it's about teaching your nervous system that love and fear are not supposed to live in the same room. And when your body finally believes that, what you realize is you stop chasing approval and start remembering who you were before the shame told you to disappear.